When you click on Edit Menu, it gives you the opportunity to change the menu to customize it to what you think would work best for your residents. This menu has been done by a dietitian. However, this particular template you're on is going to allow you to change it to whatever you want, and thus it will not have a dietitian signature on the weekly menu. Now you're going to see categories. There's entrees and breakfast sides and fruits and vegetables. Also, breakfast is at the top, lunch is in the middle, and dinner's at the bottom. If you'd like to change something, you will see a down arrow to the right of every recipe. And you just simply click on that down arrow. The recipe will pop open and you can look at it and keep it if you want. If you don't like that choice, there are some alternatives listed below here. Just hover over each one. Those recipes pop open and you can pick something different just by clicking on it. So if I'd rather have the braised beef cubes, I click on it, it'll put it in that position. That'll be my choice. Another thing you can do is you can look at the substitutes for a particular recipe. It's like a family of recipes to consider. So if I like the idea of a braised beef cube and I want to see what else might be similar but maybe a little different, and then I can hover over each one of those and pick something different, and that'll be my choice. You can say none, so maybe the second entree you really don't want. Or you can search the database, and if you like the idea of a fish but want something different, and you can type whatever you want in this search bar. I'm going to type the word fish. It'll list all the recipes that have the name fish in its title, and you can hover over these and look at them and look at the substitutes. And I can scroll through here and pick something different by clicking on it. Now also to note here, there are serving size prices to the right of the recipes. And as you make changes, it will subtotal breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it'll have a price per resident per day. Now, all the recipes are going to scale to the resident count of 50. However, if you're going to have 2 entrees, for example, you're probably not going to serve 50 of both entrees. Maybe for the first one, you're going to do 40. So in the box to the right of each recipe, you can put a different production number, and it will scale the recipe different and your shopping list, and it'll also adjust your pricing. So this helps you control your costs. If you don't put a number in that box to the right, it'll default to 50. Another example that people do is, if, for instance, if you have 1 slice of bacon, maybe you want your residents to have 2 slices of bacon, so you can double the production by putting 100 here. Now as you make changes to your menu, it'll remember it, and as you cycle back into your 5 weeks, this will be exactly the same as you did before. One more thing to note is that I am showing 2 entrees for breakfast and lunch and dinner. If you'd like to have a starter for lunch and dinner, or if you want to have 2 vegetables or 2 starches, that's up to you. These are flexible, and you just tell us what changes you need.